McAllen ISD has called for a voter approval tax rate election for November 7th, 2023. What does this mean? Well, this is an election that impacts local property taxes. With property taxes set to be reduced for the 2023 tax year, McAllen ISD is asking voters for 4 pennies for every $100 of property value. This means that instead of the tax rate going from approximately $1.10 down to approximately 96 cents, it would go from about $1.10 to about $1 even, a difference of 4 cents. Such a move would generate approximately $5.1 million in added revenue per year for McAllen ISD. These generated funds would go toward making schools safer and providing better pay for staff members. Here is an example. The average home in McAllen is valued at more than $200,000. At the current tax rate, and factoring in the current homestead exemption of $40,000, the total taxes due would be $1,754. With a proposed tax rate of just more than $1, and factoring in a homestead exemption that is expected to increase to $100,000, the total taxes due would now be $1,001. The difference would be $753 less than under the current system. One other consideration is that homes appraised at $100,000 or less would no longer pay school property taxes. Now, what happens if the tax ratification does not pass? Taxes would still decrease for property owners. They would reduce from $1.0964 down to just under 96 cents per $100 of property valuation. The difference is the schools would not receive approximately $5.1 million in additional funding, which has been allocated by the Board of Trustees for safer schools and better pay. As responsible citizens, we should all be voters. Here are the early voting dates and times. During the early voting period, you can vote at any polling station. Visit this website to find a location. Election Day is Tuesday, November 7th. Polls will be open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Again, just go to the website to find out where you can vote. Thank you. This video is for informational purposes only. McAllen ISD does not advocate how one should vote.